We gonna drop it on the stove, let the flames heat the pot. Let the water start boiling and give me that soda that you got. Pass the dope and started cooking, nothing but junkies on my block. Niggas be running everywhere because the block is full of cups. Give me your money, give me your brain, cough it up or give it a train. How many times you niggas wanna see I bust one shot like mine? Little nigga know he changing flow, he but that stinking never show. Running up in the attic and my dope still on the stove. Nigga be born to gas slow, shot him in the face on hot drop. How many more young niggas gonna die for fucking with my cash flow? So don't fuck with me. I said don't fuck with me.
As life goes on, as life goes on, we lose people, man. Who's born to die? We all know that. It's a time, place for everybody. It just be the sudden is what gets everybody. You never really prepare, even when you on your deathbed. You really never really get used to that, man. But out here in the streets, man, it's so many ways, to go, and all of it don't have to do with just selling drugs, robbery, getting shot, and things of that nature, man. I had a friend named Marcus. We call him Mark. Rest in peace, boy. He was down from Hickory Park, man, the 4900 block, man, Delano Road. What's up to all my partners out there, man. But, I met him through my friend, the Mac Boys and stuff, who practically ran that for many years down there, that complex, man, that area. And, me and him became very tight. He was their, one of their closest friends. So, with me and them growing up together, he became a close friend of mine, and, seeing each other regularly. Doing drugs together, man, powder, smoking, hanging out, just, whatever, man. He came to my house plenty of time with my brother-in-law, who was my partner, man, from Hickory Park, you know what I'm saying? And, we got real acquainted with each other, man. So, like I said, man, we basically seen each other, out of a week, we basically seen each other like 3, maybe 4 times, you know what I'm saying? And that was because him and one of my partners, which is my brother-in-law as well, they was together all the time. So, and then me and brother, we stayed by each other, you know what I'm saying? So I was, I seen Mark all the time, man. And I had just started back getting into the music years back, man. I had strayed away because I was so occupied with the film and me and Video Wayne, Dave and Hempfield, that the music was put to the side. I was, had a better outlet with the movies and stuff, so I can get 4 distributors for one film. And, it's hard to get a record distribution deal and stuff like that. It's harder for me, I am, especially during them times anyway. But, man, I had started back on my music, man, and I had a song called Knox Family Affair, and it was about like my family and stuff. Very heartfelt song, man. Talking about my daughter Isabella now. Which I'm gonna bring y'all Isabella channel, man. Bella and Us. Y'all be on the lookout for that on YouTube, man. Y'all see my daughter. It's a very great show. But I had just started working on the music. I just did Knox Family Affair, very heartfelt song, and I just felt that it was like missing a piece. You know what I'm saying? And Mark had came up to my house this day. We up there smoking, and I was working on the music with my cousin now. They had brought their studio over to the house. And I had said, hey, Mark, man, yeah, they said you could sing, man. He was like, yeah, Trey, I do a little something. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me write this little hook, man. I want you to sing it for me on the song like that right there. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I just drunk a soda. And he got on the song, man, and like I still have that song right now today, man. I'm actually gonna put it on my playlist, man, on my album. I'm glad I thought of it because I'm gonna put that on the album too, man. That's a nice song, man. Real tight, it's a nice song. But he got on the song, man, and I actually got some videotape of it too somewhere floating around, man. But the song was bad, bro, and like he had that church, that Luther Vandross sound to it, man. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, But yeah, that was a great record that we did together, man. I can't say that. Like I said, I'm gonna put it on the my playlist for my album, upcoming album, October the 31st. Will be right here on YouTube, free download, whatever y'all want to do, just whatever, all everywhere, all platforms. And it's gonna be free. I want y'all to check it out, man. I make great music, man. I have a new genre, and that is gangster pop. That's the music that I put out, gangster pop. So I want y'all to check that out, man. Real talk, I want y'all to check it out. But at one point, man, Mar, he was working at this factory that produces mattresses for, you know, all the mattresses places and all these beds, rooms and going all that. They produce the mattress in itself. And it was right around the corner from the house, man. He was making like $15 an hour, man. You know, I'm always with working and learning and doing stuff, man. I'm like, hey, man, how long you been working up? And he told me, man, hey, man, I've been here, man, about 6 months, man. I said, hey, man, I'll come work up, man. They hiring. You know, I do that at a drop of a dime, man. They hiring, man. Like, yeah. So I'm like, man, especially if ain't nothing popping, you know what I'm saying? Ain't me and video man did no film. The DVD sales don't went down, with the film sales don't went down. Tubi, Prime, whatever you want to, you know what I'm saying? Internet sales, period. And he be needing the extra flow. You can't wait for them royalties to come around every year, every 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, especially if they ain't, you know, big. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I take the job, bro. So I go put in the application. I got a bastard resume. You know what I'm saying? As far as in the work field, don't got nothing to do with the streets. So I done a lot of things with my hands, mind, mouth, speaking, just whatever. So I put in an application. I get the job. So boom, now I'm working, man. And you know, the thing about this story, man, it makes me feel bad, you know, all the way around the board, man, because I know my actions too. So now working at the job, man, I've been there for probably like a week or two, just, you know, fresh started. And one morning I'm getting up and I'm finna leave, and I get a call from Marcus. And he was telling me that I think like him and his girl fell out, and he was, you know, somewhere else, not where he usually be at, and he was trying to get a ride to work. And I got my wife, she drives, she can drop me out, waking her up 5, 6 in the morning. And the job was like maybe 3-4 minutes from where we were staying at. So he needed a ride. I didn't want to have to get her, who I'm waking up right now, and tell her to go, you know, pick up my friend's friend. That's my friend now too. But, you know, I'm just giving y'all the whole scenario. To go pick up this guy who's, you know, on this other side of town, need a ride to work, you know, who helped me get the job as well. You know what I'm saying? So I actually, you know, told a white lie. I was like, because I was leaving out the door, and I was telling him that I'm already gone. We already on level. So he was like, all right, or whatnot. But he never showed up for work, y'all. He never showed up for work. And then the next day he didn't show up. So then they talking about firing him, so they knew that me and him was friends. So they was like, hey, man, you know, you need to talk to him, let him know that he's going to lose his job. So I said, well, it's crazy because nobody haven't seen him. Nobody haven't heard from him. And, you know, this went on for about 2 weeks, y'all. 14 to maybe 17 days that nobody haven't heard from Marcus. Nobody ain't no phone call. His phone was ringing and it's not ringing, going straight to voicemail. His girlfriend ain't heard from him, and it was just wondering what happened to Marcus. And all of a sudden, man, a body turned up, bro. A body turned up, and it turned up by like a jogger, a passerby that was walking or jogging on the sidewalk right out Flat Shoals. What's up to my Hillydale partners, Shady Park over there? Right out Flat Shoals by Old National Highway. That's the street that goes across Old National. By Flat Shoals, a jogger was walking and happened to, I guess, look over in like this ditch area, this wooded area to the side, but it was an embankment that went down. And he looked like something. And when he went and looked, man, it was Marcus' body. He was dead, man. And he had been dead for over a week. week and a half, however, you know what I'm saying, close to the 2 weeks that he was missing. So when they did an investigation to see what actually happened, what it was you had a high-speed chase on flat shows. Fulton County police was after this car. And throughout the rips and turnings and this and however, Fulton County police accidentally hit Marcus. It was at nighttime, they was moving fast, hit Marcus, and his body went into the wooded area. The officer, when he made his initial report, he knew he had hit something, but he couldn't tell if it was an animal or anything of that nature. And they had his funeral. They cremated him so he didn't get to see the body. And they weren't gonna show the body anyway because once they got him in the corner and did all that stuff, and then the report came back to his mama, and she let everybody know he had been in those woods down that embankment for quite a bit time, as I told y'all, to the point that the animals had started feeding off him. It made me think of if, I didn't feel like I felt that morning, and I just would have told my wife, let's go get him. He wouldn't been trying to walk to work at 5 in the morning because he got to be there at 6:30 or at 6 o'clock from where he coming from. And that's what happened. He was walking to work, man. And the police officer hit him, knocked his body in the woods. And what's crazy is, like everybody know, the guy who they was chasing, they ended up catching him. They charged him with Mark's murder, saying that he was the cause of the police officer. Wouldn't be for him, the police officer would have never hit him. Me personally, I don't care who get blamed for him because he still can't bring him back. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode of Underground Source TV with your host, TV and film producer Don Knox, OG Black Boy 3700. Y'all make sure y'all check out the memberships, like and subscribe. College Park, stand up.
Player, lawyer, made, ball, nigga don't fuck with me, you fuck with me, you gonna get shot. And a nigga who killed my brother, I'ma kill his ass just looking wild. When you wanna meet your maker, off your taker, let me know. Got a Draco that is first and burn your ass and bust your hoe. So don't fuck with me. I said don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. You better not fuck with me. Nigga wanna get some good bad, nigga wanna fuck my hoe. How many times I got to tell you married to my flow? But I had a little side bitch, that side bitch didn't know the ropes. And that same little side bitch, I had to let that bitch go. Never forget the things I said, you'll end up dead or in the bed. Go fuck around with OG, you get that Draco to your head. So don't fuck with me. I said don't fuck with me. Nigga wanna, 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 nigga wanna fuck with me, they fuck with me, they fuck with the best. I'm the nigga that shot your ass and burnt down your whole nest. How you gonna get your life back? He shot him with a pump. Everybody know his face, but nobody know